What you see here is called multi-trading on BINGX. And yeah, they allow you to trade multiple currencies at one time. I like to use this standard futures, and I use USDT, and I get to trade all this. But let me tell you, my advice to you, look, I'm short Pendle, AKM, ARC M, whatever, BCH, we know that when Bitcoin dumps that will, NMR, Maker, Kati, and eventually they'll all win. Now, what sucks about this approach, when you do it like this, is it takes more focus. Not everyone is as good as I am to be able to do this and pick off winners and keep rotating this and building that balance. There's another factor. There's only so much you can spend. Okay, what is this? BTC. Can I short BTC? Let's do a quick rundown on direction. Let's look at the 6 hour. Green with a tail. It's green. It's hard to short here, man. Don't be fooled by that 1 minute. Look at that. You already missed that move. I wait. But that could affect my Bitcoin Cash because they move together, BCH. So now let's think about this from a perspective of how much of your wallet you can spend. See, this available margin is to protect you. Some things only let me get 10x. That $1,000 at 10x could have been at 100x on something like Bitcoin or something else that gives me higher leverage. So would I say this is the best way to trade? No. I have fun with this. So better than these small amounts with low leverage, because that's all they'll give you. You're better off hitting something hard. That's the way to go. Hitting things that offer you more leverage. And as you click on them, they will tell you how much leverage and how much you can buy. This is to protect you as you build your account with BINGX. So the best thing, the way I got really good, was I became an expert, a specialist in Bitcoin. Even if you take your Bitcoin trade and divide it into 4 trades, that's okay. You're still pulling 100 G's, 100X. So although multi-trades are fun, when you hit these little things like ARKM or whatever, you can't get the leverage you need to be sustainable and be profitable. You see, I can pull profits right here. You see this Pendle? The fee on that is $4.50. I could make money right there if I wanted to. I could close that and take that money. Okay? I'm going to click on a button. But I'm going to let them run a little bit. When they all win, I'm going to close. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to factor going hard. We have some events coming this week. We have the Litecoin happening. As soon as that happens, we're going to set up our shorts and rug pull everybody and get rich almost overnight. We have earnings. You see, if you're not in the United States, you can see stocks like Google and Apple, whatever. Okay? Now, the market is closed right now for those. They allow you to leverage. Okay? Anybody in any country. No day trading rules, nothing. Imagine 20 times Amazon. Well, Amazon has earnings next week. And when they have earnings, they explode either up or down. And the profit is instant. So what we do, if you're part of my group and you're in my Discord, you're following along, what I'm going to tell you to do is, I'm going to tell you exactly when, before the market closes next week, that day, to go hard and heavy into AMD. Okay, and what leverage to use and everything here on BINGX. And the next morning, we're going to know as soon as the bell closes at 4 o'clock, we're going to know whether they beat or not. And we're going to see the stock move in the after hours. And the minute it opens, you know what's going to happen? Let me share with you. First, where the meta wins, okay? The other night, former Facebook announced earnings after the close at 4 o'clock. I knew that they were going to hit, okay? So we put our trades in. The minute the stock market opened, after those great results, there was this one opportunity to be in already, and we were. And let me tell you, I made $5,000 on that. Okay, on $5,000. The minute the market opened and there was that spike, I closed 83%, 83% overnight. We got it coming up next week on AMD. We got it coming up on Amazon. I suggest you join my group so you're on the inside. You think it was just Meta? Intel reported earnings too. Okay? So I don't know if these are in order. The night before, I went smaller. I only put $1,000 into Intel. 850 times 10x and 250. And you know what happened? Next morning, boom, Intel opens up. We were lined up for it. We immediately dumped on everyone. You can see this was 73 and 58%. How can you get in on this? Well, part of having my consultation and being in my elite group is my consultation works on stocks as well. And you know I'm always live trading. I can teach you in 1 hour. But look, for a few more days, I'm holding over this special. My consultation is where I teach you. I share my screen. Normally, it's $3,000. You pay once $9.95 in Bitcoin, or you can do it in Cash App. I'd even take ETH-based USDT. I set up the appointment with you. Read all this. We booked the one-on-one Zoom. You don't even have to have a single question. It'll be like I'm reading your mind, explaining when to trade, when not to trade, how to enter, how to exit, how to win. Then, after our consult, you go beyond my Discord, which is my Discord is my daily, it's my diary of every trade, every move I make. But there's the chat, and then there's the war room chat for people trained by me. You also get recap videos, live pop-up Zoom calls. Email me today. This is ending. I promise you it's going to cost you $3,000. I promise you in 1 hour, I will give you the foundation for a skill for a life to out-trade anyone. If nothing else, you're in my group and you can catch these moves that are coming next week. The Litecoin happening is going to shock everyone. We're going to take positions. We're going to get rich. What are you going to do?